What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Jake to the R. So let's talk about it. Whether you love it or you hate it, FL Studio is one of the easiest ways to get started making beats. Very simple to use. Very simple to use. You don't need a MIDI controller. You don't even need you don't even need an audio interface. You can use the actual sound device that comes with your laptop. FL Studio has one of the better ASIO drivers, and it's very simple to get going. It's one of the best drivers to use if you're trying to actually like record what you're doing, like make a video like I'm doing now. But I digress. So in this video, we're going to talk about like how you can get started making a beat in FL Studio. You probably can find another beat like this on my channel, but sometimes after a while, those videos get lost. So periodically, kind of like to redo a video just so the algorithm can get the algorithming. All right, so what we have up is FL Studio right now. Now this ain't your basic version. This is the purchased, unlocked version. I don't even know which one it is. I think it's the producer's edition. I don't know why that opened up. But anyway, so this is the producer edition. But what I encourage you to do, if you're just now getting started out or thinking about making beats in 2025 or whenever, just download the free version. Use the sounds on the free version and get them working. Now, what you're going to need to do first is this is your whole work area, but the main screen is going to be right here, your channel rack. Now you can come over here to File, and I suggest you start out using whatever this particular template right here. You want to go to New Template, Minimal, Basic with the limiter, Basic 808 with limiter, and that's going to load up your 808, your basic 808 sounds and whatnot. So you're going to want to do that. And then another thing that you're going to want to do is come over here like this right here and go all the way up. Just move this up to 32. That's going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An 8-bar loop. Now the easy way to get going, once you've loaded up that 808 template, is right click on hi-hat, fill each 2 steps, and hit play. And you already started making the beat. Now, we're just going to use these default clap sounds. If you got this on 32, you're going to come over here to the second section of black squares, whatever you want to call them, and click that, and then you want to go to the last. Now we're on the clap, your snare, whatever it is, either one of these, and that's going to sound like this. We ain't changing the tempo or nothing. There you go. So you're already on the way. And then come up here to your kick, hit the first black, come to that third section of black bars, hit that, and it's going to sound like this. Now, this is where you can get creative. Skip a bar. Hit that. It's going to sound like this. All right, you see how just by adding like simple stuff, you can start feeling the beat coming together? Now, let's go back down to this hi-hat. Now that you got that basic hi-hat, skip around and just randomly add another square in between the ones you already got. You see how that flipped it? Now, if you want to double up on the clap, since it's there, add the clap where you did, add the snare in the same spot where you did this clap. And it's going to make it stand out and change the tone. Now, what I like to do, if you add another snare on the third, I think it's the third. Let's see, let's change that one. You can just kind of play it around. Right click to get rid of that. Get rid of that one. So now you got something simple. Yes, it's simple, but it's going to work in the long run. Now you want to come over here because you kind of want to add some more sounds. Never mind all those drum sounds. All of those are mine. Then you want to come up here, okay? We're going to add an instrument. Let's come over here to stylus, and there's a reason why I'm going to this one in particular. Now, once you got that one loaded, if you just have the basic program, this is going to be a demo, but that's okay because you're just practicing. Come up here, go to presets. The easiest way to get started is to go to an ARP, an appreciated sound. Now, you're going to have to really find something that's going to sound good, but it's a good way to start making a beat with very little effort. For the sake of this discussion, let's go to Cloud. And we're just going to hit the first one. Okay, you see how that going? You see how that is? Now, right here is going to be your volume button. Now, obviously, if you're listening to that, that doesn't sound right to you. So just keep turning that sound down until the drums have become the prominent sound again. Yeah. Okay, so now that we got that done, we're gonna stick with this sound. You right click on it, click on piano roll. And now you see that particular spot that you just did. Now, if you come up here to this little bar and spread it out, it's gonna spread out. Now, you can add some stuff, but you're gonna have to have some type of ear to know when something sounds out of tune. So I'm just randomly putting some. That's just dragging and connecting. Okay, you see how that's kind of low. If you hit Control A, that'll highlight all of that. And then if you look along these keys, you have another C, it's C5. Left click on that and drag that first note up to C5, which is not going to let me on this one because I have it locked into a key. So now I can't even get back on that one. So we'll just move it to whatever one. It doesn't really matter. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Now, at this point, what I would probably do is just start adding squares under the kick to kind of give it a little bit more vibe. But if you don't know nothing about music, you're gonna have to play around with it. But now we're finna get into good stuff. We're gonna right click and erase all of those like that. Now it's gone. Now what you can do is come up here and click on this little icon right there. If you notice, it said wait for input. That means as soon as you hit a key on your laptop keyboard, it'll start playing. And you notice I have this selected right here, because this essentially turns your computer keyboard into like a MIDI controller. Let's take this off for a minute so I can show you. So now I'm hitting the keys on the keyboard. Now, if we click that back, you can actually play what you're trying to do. Let me show you. Now let's play that back. Now we'll click on that, and you gotta line it up a little bit. To where it sounds right. Now let's come down here to this hi-hat. We are going to right click on that, select piano roll, and we are going to just put some squares in between them. We're gonna do that, we're gonna do that. You're probably wondering, how am I doing that? Well, right here, there's a little horseshoe for snap to grid. You can either go to half step, third step, fourth step, whatever. This is gonna allow you to add a certain amount of boxes in between notes. That's a more advanced class. And just like that, you got a super simple first beat in FL Studio. That's one of the good things about FL Studio. Right away, you can get started making beats. Just watch 1 or 2 videos, and you know, hey, you making some beats. Now, they may sound like garbage. This is like boo-boo garbage in a trash can in New York overnight, and the trash collectors were off today. But that doesn't matter. The point is, if you just starting, you just made a beat. You just made your first beat. This your boy. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.